Happy Thursday. I hope you've had a great Thursday. We're almost to the end of the week. I hope all of you that are expecting snowstorms are staying home and staying warm, except for those that are way up north, because I know that y'all know how to navigate that terrain. Me personally, I won't have to worry about it, and I'm glad because it's cold enough in sunny Florida. It's chilly Florida right now, and I'll bear with it, but I don't really care for it. But that's another topic for another day. I'm coming on here because I was reading 1 Samuel 17 today, and this particular chapter speaks about David, who was a shepherd boy that became a king, defeating Goliath. See, David was a boy. Goliath was a 9-foot man. And all of the Israelites, and including David's brothers, were scared to defeat Goliath. And David was sent to where the Israelites were to bring bread and cheese and supplies to his brothers, and basically check up on his brothers for his dad, so his dad could have some assurance that they were okay. And for 40 days, Goliath would come out and tell them, basically, come out, and if you defeat me, then we will be your subjects. They were all too scared to do it. But David was like, let me. And Saul, who was the prophet of Israel at this time, was like, you're just a kid. He is a giant man. And David was like, but I have sheeps I oversee, and you know, when the bears and the lions come after my sheep, I knock them down and get the sheep out of their mouth, and I kill them. That giant is no different than the bears or the lions. And this is what hit me. That's the same thing with what happens when you decide to have the strength and courage to defeat the Goliath in your world. And that Goliath is your mind. See, you have to deconstruct every part of your mind when you're healing from trauma and abuse and abandonment and addiction and all of that kind of gunk. You have to the strength of David. And do you know what David told Goliath? He said, I have the Lord of Israel, and it's not me that's going to defeat you, but it's my God. Now, that's not the exact words, but that's the gist of it. And it's scary to go through the healing process, and it's not easy, but just like David, who went through and he fearlessly defeated Goliath because he had the heart, God's heart, to do it. That's the strength it takes in us. But David became a king for defeating that giant. And the reward that comes from defeating this giant is no different. So I just wanted to share that with you and just encourage you. Don't let this cause you to suffer and go through turmoil when you can use this and you can defeat those things that are preventing you from moving forward into your greatest life. So, I hope that this helps you a little bit, because it's really kind of wild, and I wish I could break it down more, but that would take a lot more time. But all I gotta say is those old beliefs, those programmings that have been wired into you to make you feel small, unworthy, unloved, they're not true. It can be done. You just have to have the strength that it took a little shepherd boy with the love of God in his heart. So, I'm going to end with Romans 15:13. And here it is. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. And that's my prayer for each of you. And I just want you all to know, you got this. You are worthy. You are loved. You are enough.